soil being contaminated. Then another large leaded petrol was a really large.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Kidney Coach YouTube channel. I am naturopath Fiona and I am joined today by the beautiful Emily Cahill. So we thought today we'd talk about heavy metals. So why don't we do a bit of an overview of what a heavy metal is and where it comes from, and whether it's something actually people have to worry about, or whether it's a really rare thing if people have exposure or potentially high levels, and just dig in from there.
So heavy metals are basically present everywhere. So they're naturally present in the earth. So some heavy metals are naturally present in the earth. And then they're also used in things like agriculture or medicine and different type of industries. Mm-hmm. There's different, I guess, classes of heavy metals, because some things that are classed as a heavy metal are also minerals that our body needs. So I guess you can, divide them up into, the potentially more damaging types of heavy metals. So things like copper, chromium, zinc, which are all also necessary for the body, are classified as heavy metals. But I guess when people are talking about the detrimental effects of heavy metals, yes, all of those things can be detrimental if they're in high amounts, but we're particularly thinking about things like arsenic or lead, mercury or cadmium. So those sort of things that aren't naturally supposed to be present in the body and, don't have a beneficial effect in the body. So I think, people don't realise how ubiquitous, I guess, heavy metals are in our environment. They've got large amounts of them that are, produced as industrial waste and used in agriculture. And the thing about them is that they're not biodegradable.
So what are some common, and cadmium is the one that I see a lot of, but what are the common, I know you sort of went over a big overview, but let's go into those four. So what's the word I'm looking for? Sources of cadmium and arsenic and mercury and lead. What sort of are the really most common contaminators or things that will pass on a heavy metal to a patient or a person?
Yeah. So cadmium is in a lot of our grains and vegetables because of soil being contaminated. Then another large, potential exposure of cadmium is cigarette smoke. Cigarettes contain cadmium, so that's definitely an exposure. And then it's also used in various different plastic industries, batteries, and metals as well. So there's also that sort of, I guess, either occupational exposure or the runoff of that from those sort of industries. Leaded petrol was a really large source of lead, which has been banned in a lot of countries, not all. Would definitely be, and lead paint as well. And again, most countries have banned the use of paint with lead in it, but it's still present in older houses and things like that. So it's definitely still around. Ceramics as well, battery manufacturing, those sorts of things as well for lead. Mm-hmm. Then thinking about arsenic, that's more so we get arsenic, it's in the environment. So as a flown from volcanoes or wells, anything like that is a potential source of arsenic. Again, food. We have arsenic in our food chain as well. And the last one, mercury. So probably a couple of the big potential exposures is mercury fillings. So for people who've got fillings made of mercury, that is a large source of exposure. And then also seafood and fish as well, from mercury being in our waterways. Then it gets into our fish, and then we obviously then eat them. So that's another potential source. Some batteries it's used in car industries, some metal processing. So more of those kind of industry type areas.
So if you've liked the video, make sure you hit like and hit subscribe, and that way you'll know anytime we put up a new video. If you need any more information about the Kidney Coach and who we are, head over to www.kidneycoach.com. If you were interested in the Kidney Advanced supplement that I spoke about there, that's got alpha lipoic acid and N-acetylcysteine in good levels there and in the right form for kidney function, they're all available on the website. And I think that's it. And Emily, thank you again for your wisdom and knowledge and sharing with our community. And hopefully you are all heavy metal free. So enjoy the rest of your day, wherever you're tuning in from. Thank you for being part of our community. And yeah, leave us a comment and let us know what you think. And we'll talk to you next time. Thanks, Emily.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.